Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe. My name is 3lideee, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a in-depth makeup tutorial because a lot of you always ask me on my TikToks, even though I do makeup tutorials on TikToks, have always asked me like for more in-depth details of my makeup. So I decided to make this YouTube video, so just keep on watching and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I first start by prepping my face. Obviously I first wash my face, and then once my face is already washed, I use the skin softening toner, and I just use a cotton pad to put it on my face, obviously, and then I just rub it all over my face. After that, I moisturize my face. I started using the Nivea first as a moisturizer when I started beginning to do my makeup. Now I also use this one. I either mix these two or just use whatever I have in hand. I also use the e.l.f. sunscreen. This is actually really good. This is a sun protection plus makeup primer. I usually use this whenever I'm going out, but since I'm not going out right now, I'm just gonna do some content here inside. I'm not gonna use it. I only use this whenever I'm like actually going outside. I already have an eyebrow tutorial on my channel, so if you wanna go see that, I'm gonna link it down below, or you can just go to my channel and look for that eyebrow tutorial. For my eyebrows, I do use the NYX brow glue, and I also use the 3lideee brow pencil from Becky G. They actually sent me this packet with this and other things. Okay, now that I have done my eyebrows, I prime with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, which I'm already running out, and I just put this right here. I already primed my forehead since I did my eyebrows, and I just rub it in, and then once it's all rubbed in, I just go like this. And don't forget your neck. I use the Frankie Rose Cosmetics Made Perfection Foundation in the shade Vintage. For concealer, I use the Born This Way concealer in the shade Swan. And I usually mix this foundation with the Maybelline foundation because, I don't know, I just mix them. And right now I'm just going to use the Frankie Rose foundation, and I just put it all around my face. And I just spread it around with this Morphe brush, which is the M167 brush, and I just spread it all over my face, except under my under eyes. I don't put foundation under my under eyes because once you put your concealer, it's gonna be so patchy and like it's gonna crease. And once it's already spread out, I either blend it out with my beauty sponge or with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, or I just use these two together. I first use the brush and then the beauty sponge, and I just tap it, like tap it. I don't drag it, but tap it, you know. And then don't forget your neck. And over here, don't forget to blend over here. I really like this foundation because it really leaves my skin looking so smooth. Ignore my hair, it's kind of messy, but this is how the foundation is looking. Now for contour, I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee, and I put it right here and on my nose like this. And for that, I used the Real Techniques brush. I just blend it. Yeah. I tap it. I never drag it because I feel like that's gonna take off the product. So I just tap it like this, and it just blends in so freaking smooth. I really like this brush because you can like, oh my god, it's so messy. Ignore that. I haven't cleaned my brushes, but clean your brushes. Don't be like me. Okay, so now that we are done blending out the contour or whatever, now we're gonna apply our concealer, and we're gonna conceal our under eyes right here where we didn't apply our foundation, because remember, we don't want to apply our foundation there so it won't be patchy. And I apply some right here and right here, some right here, just to like highlight my face, you know. I just let it sit while I como se dice, prepare my powder puff with the powder, and then I just blend it in with a beauty sponge or also with the Frankie Rose Cosmetics and Go to Concealer 101 brush, which looks like this. And I blend these areas first and then these ones. And for my contour, I like to like place the concealer right here and then just blend it like this. And be careful to not like blend it all over your nose, because then your nose is gonna look fatter, you know. And my nose is kinda a little bit fat, so we want that skinny looking nose. And this foundation, the foundation that I use is not my shade match. It looks a little bit more darker than my skin tone, so I really like to blend the concealer out so I won't look as dark, because as you can tell, since I ordered it online, pues no, I didn't even like, I don't know how to match myself, and I can never find my perfect shade match. Now let's prepare our little powder puff. And I just get some of the powder, and then since you see how it's like a lot, I just tap it on my hand, like to tap off the excess. I just leave it there, so like I won't be like doing that, and I don't want my under eyes to crease while I'm over here like putting the powder in my powder puff. So that's why I do that first, and then blend in my concealer. Then I just go over my eye. Now that we blend that out, I just go in with my powder and press it in. As soon as I blend it in, I put the powder on, because we don't want our under eyes to crease. And I put some on my eyelid. This is the under eye right here. I don't know if you can see. Now I'm gonna blend this in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we are done with the concealer, we're gonna apply this same powder all over our face. I either use the powder puff or a fluffy brush like this, and I just apply it all over my face. Also, I forgot to say that I have normal to oily skin, so just in case you need to know that information. Now that we applied the powder all over our face, I use the MAC Prep and Prime fixing spray. I just apply it all over my face, so like all the powder can sit in my face, you know, and not look patchy. Now we're gonna bronze, and I use the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Dark, and I use this type of brush. Since this comes with two, I use this one, which is the lightest, and I just play like this. I never drag it, I just tap it, and I just go like that right here, and on the forehead. For the nose, I use this brush, it looks something like this. I don't know where I got it, so don't ask me. The brush just looks like that, and I first like tap it like this, and then I just blend it like this, and I bring it up all over here. Like, I also have like a little tutorial on my TikTok, so you can go check that out on my nose contour, even though that tutorial is like 2 years old. And then I just go like this. Now that I'm done with that, I use the Beauty Bakery setting powder. I'm just gonna grab some like this. And whatever like it's left, I just like bring it over or my under eye. So now I just use the little tip and I just tap it here. Something like this. I'm just gonna fix it a little bit with the brushing. Okay, so while we let the powder sit for a while, someone actually asked me on TikTok recently how long do I bake for, and I just do my blush while I'm baking and curl my lashes, and then I remove the powder off. And I'm using the Frankie Rose Cosmetics Sweet Peach blush. I really like it because it's not that bright. It's just like very subtle. It's just like a very subtle blush, and I just put it on these areas and a little bit on my chin and on my nose. Okay, now we're gonna curl our lashes. And for mascara, I use this Sky High mascara. Looks like this. Now we're gonna dust off our powder, and I use this fluffy brush, and then I just like, I don't drag it like that, but I just tap it in while dragging it. You know what I mean? For my nose, I actually use a different brush since it's like tinier, you know. For this big fluffy brush, I use this one, which is the Real Techniques 402 brush, and I just go like this. And since we baked our under eyes, I remove it also. And after I have done that, I set my face with the Milani setting spray. For highlight, I use the Fenty Beauty highlight, which is the How Many Carats one. I really like this one because it's really shiny. And I use like a fluffy brush, and I apply it after I put the setting spray because I feel like it sticks and pops even more, you know what I mean? And then I just apply it here on my cheekbones a little bit, and then on my other one, and then a little bit on my nose and here in the chin. I just apply it basically everywhere. For my nose, I use my little finger, pinky finger, and apply it like that. I also like to layer it with the same Fenty Beauty, but with the Sandcastle. This one comes with 2 tones. I bought this one actually on Marshall's, and the other one I bought it in Ulta. And then after that, I just apply my lashes. I use the Dual Glue lash glue. I feel like if you apply the lash glue on your eyelid first, it actually like, it's easier for you to apply the lash. And I just apply a little bit on the corner of my lashes so they can stick. Now we're just gonna apply the lashes since the glue is already clear. And boom. Now for the lip combo that everybody always asks me on my TikTok videos, I use the NYX lip liner in the shade Cocoa to line my lips, and then I use the Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Mademoiselle. I don't know how to spell that, but hopefully y'all can see it. And then I just follow like my natural lip. Now that my lips look like this, I go in with the Juvia's Place lipstick. I just apply it in the middle of my lips like this, and blend it with my finger. This So this is the final product of my little makeup tutorial. These are the lips. What do you think, besties? And this is with the back camera. A little close-up. That is all, besties. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if y'all did, just make sure to subscribe. And if you want to share any other makeup tips that you have, just comment down below and I will try them out and see how they work for me. I hope this video was helpful. Bye.